Okay, so our program is called the Parenting Preparation for Young Adults, PAPAYA for short. I am Fred.
I'm Raisin.
And I'm Nancy.
Okay, so the program is designed to influence the personality and the development of children aged 10 to 14 years old. This age is basically for adolescent, who they tend to disagree with their parents, don't do whatever their parents say. And the program is also designed to explain how Skinner operant theory is used in real life, with a true example that's trying to actually apply in real life. And the audience from this program is our class, Psych 384, and then, of course, the Professor Ms. Winkoff, and all the works is cited. So Skinner discovered a very important theory that's called operant learner theory, and by doing this theory, you can teach a person to enforce or to withdraw a behavior, any behavior. If let's say it doesn't, since our project is about child age 10 to 14, any behavior that disobey their parents or talking back to their parents. By doing that, there's a relationship between the behavior and the environment, and each behavior needs to be reinforced or punished in order to increase or withdraw. Just because saying, let's say you're gonna help the person to develop a behavior, and you have to keep increase it in order to reach that goal. And the other way around, to withdraw that goal, you need to apply punishment in order to stop or let's say minimize it into a certain level. He also discovered that all this can lead to radical behaviorism. So Skinner radical behaviorism can be broken apart into four important parts: positive enforcement, negative enforcement, positive punishment, and negative punishment. Positive enforcement is, let's say, for example, if your adolescent child do good at testing, they will get an extra hour to watch TV. Just help them, like motivate them. And the other way around, negative enforcement, if let's say your kid didn't do good at testing and didn't study hard and didn't follow your orders, or didn't do good behavior, they will get to see an hour less for television or watching YouTube or anything. So just minimizing their pleasant feeling that they have fun with it, just minimize it. So positive punishment is, for example, when an adolescent do good at testing and work hard, you take away feeling from them that they don't like. For example, if you do work hard, then they will not get grounded. If the other way around, if negative punishment, if let's say the adolescent doesn't work hard, does not respect the teacher, does not respect his parents, you bring an unpleasant feeling to them by grounding them for, let's say, 2 hours or 3 hours. You just scare them, but not actually hurt them. It's just about to control your adolescent by minimizing or increasing a behavior.
So for our next slide, our next question is, what are the benefits for our intended population? So for our intended population, the benefits are: children will form a secure attachment with the parents, meaning they will have a more positive bond, and they will be able to trust each other and speak more about like issues in school or things like that. Also, parents will develop a strong compassionate bond, which is also similar to how kids develop that bond with the children, except this time it will be with the parents and the child as well. There will be less stress for both the child and the parent, meaning like since there's going to be less conflict, there will be less stress as well. Another benefit is that emotionally and cognitively children will be raised. So in this case, studies show that they will be more cognitively better in school and emotionally stable, with like forming relationships or being more active in school. There's also a high chance that children will succeed later in life, such as in school, in their intimate relationships, and in their career. So they will be more successful and they will be able to advance later in life. Also, another benefit from our program is that parents who do decide to join our program will have that knowledge and experience, so they can share their experience with others and their advice that they've learned in the program with other parents to better raise their children. How will members be recruited to our program? So one of the ideas that we do have is we plan to hand out flyers, and basically we'll just be on campus handing out flyers that will inform you about the program, and will show you, explain the benefits and how to join the program as well. And this program is mainly for just students on campus, because they're the ones who are of the young adult age. Also, we will ask for experienced parent volunteers to mentor about parent preparation. So this includes any parent who is well experienced or has had training before on how to raise positive children, and this will also promote more young adults to join. Also, to join the Papaya program, students on campus must be 18 years or older of age, and in exchange will receive 15 points for extra credit in any human development course or psychology course.
So the next question we have is, how will you employ and fund the program? So for the first point, we're going to apply for state-issued grants on child development. And then the next point, we're going to ask for donations from human development departments, psychology departments, alumni, and etc. The next point, we're going to have a carnival fundraiser that will be held on campus, where parents and children can come together and bond. And the way we'll make money is from the cost of admission on the ticket. And then there will be a place where parents can purchase tickets that'll be used as money and currency to play the carnival games. And there'll also be food and drinks provided. So after the fundraisers and applying for the grants and we've collected money, we're going to start recruiting volunteers and informing students about the program through class presentations and handing out flyers around campus. So on the flyers, there's going to be a specific date and location on campus in a conference room where the recruits will take part in the actual program. All right, so for the next slide, we're going to be focused on how we're going to evaluate the success of the program. So the first thing we're going to do is have the volunteers take a pre-quiz before the program begins. That'll evaluate their current knowledge about parenting. And then after the program, we'll have a post-quiz. So after the parent preparation training has been completed, we'll compare with the pre-quiz to see if there was any improvement on what they learned about parenting. Next point we're going to do to evaluate the success of the program is parents who have received the training previously, they'll be asked later on in the future to share their experience to see if there were any results on using positive and negative reinforcement punishments while they were parenting.